Take one, Piggies. Welcome back. I'm Patrick.
I'm Aaron.
And we are SPRACE. So we are on to number 12 on our cover of the Beatles' White Album. And we are on the song called Piggies. This is a George song. What do you think about Piggies, Aaron?
I think Piggies is amazing. I think George helped George make this song amazing.
As in George Martin?
With his harpsichord and orchestration behind it. I think that goes a long way.
I think I laid down an acoustic guitar track and then I doubled the acoustic for just to kind of give it some spatial filling. But after I got done with that, I believe my next move was almost exclusively
vocals.
Vocals, but then programming the other instruments using the GarageBand kind of bells and whistles. So whenever you hear the harpsichord at the beginning of the song playing the harpsichord part, I think it's acoustic guitar, one note at a time. So I went through and had to program out, and I was playing it on a little piano. And I was doing this, by the way, on a phone.
Yeah.
I did 30% of this album was done on a cell phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a freaking fact.
And a lot of it was done with Apple regular
earbuds with the cord that comes down,
with the built-in mic.
And my ISO booth many times would be a parked car in my garage because it was like the only place that I could find that I wasn't hearing ceiling fans, I wasn't hearing the sound of like pitter pattering of my children's feet and stuff like that. So I was like, this will work. I remember going out in like a 100-degree day and being like, I'm still doing this.
He's been quite motivated. Pretty sure all I contributed to this one was the bass. Went over to his house one day and actually played it on a Yamaha with flat wounds.
Which you can see if you look at the first 8 videos in the background. The Yamaha BB-1200, which Paul McCartney owns one, by the way. He played it on the back.
Terrible bass.
Oh, it's a great bass.
He loves it. I'm a purist.
It's a giant. It'll take a giant bass dump in any song that you're doing. If you're looking for high end, don't use that bass. But if you want something that's you're gonna feel the bass in your gut.
Definitely a studio instrument, in my opinion. Get some cool sounds out of it, but I could not wear it for more than 20-30 minutes without sitting down because it's a beast.
The part that I wanted to get very correct, I remember, okay, I'm not going to use the phrase I remember when I was a kid anymore.
Before we were almost 40.
Before I was 40, and let's call it 12. The vocal sound changes to like this dry kind of megaphone sound when you hear the lyric, in their styes with all their backing, they don't care what goes on around. And I wanted to make sure that I got that dry megaphone sound on that part. I would love to have little like elementary school sounding voices, kind of like Pink Floyd did with The Wall.
Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone.
Yeah. I don't know.
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your piggies?
That's right. Anyway, so that's Piggies. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's track number 12 coming at you.
Enjoy.